Hey folks, welcome to another Flamin' Friday. This is number 11. It is 95 or a little better. The breeze is blowing about 10 mile an hour up on top. And the question that we're answering today is, what about shade for livestock? So this tree that I'm standing in, there's a little open spot there. And so yes, we're not clear down in the bottom by the creek, but we're not right up on top either. We're kind of on a side slope, one of these fingers that's growing plenty of trees. The grass isn't too bad in here. I'm kind of surprised at how well it's done here this year. And yes, the trees provide shade, but if you remember, we utilize cedars for windbreak. So the cow's got to pick between standing up in the breeze in the sunshine or standing underneath a tree in the shade, or in this case, in the trees to get some relief from the heat. If she stands up on top, as soon as she gets up to start grazing, she can start grazing. If she stands down here with all of her friends, they've probably laid on or trumped down all the feed. So she's going to have to work to either go up or down to get to water and to get to more feed. And absolutely, let's say she's here by herself, she can eat the grass that's here, but she's still going to have to go up or down to get to water, which is pretty common. So maybe that's not as big a factor. So on top of not being able to stand in the breeze, she's gonna have to put up with extra humidity since the air's not moving and the trees are kind of holding in all this humidity here. She's gonna have to put up with a little bit of that. So your options are to only burn the lower halves of the trees so you still get some shade, a little better wind movement. That's something that you could think about doing with maybe a night burn or a little cooler growing season burn. Or you can go in here and chainsaw them up, make them look like popsicles, like fire adapted pine trees is what they could do. Or you can open up the canopy, you'll have more grass overall, and then you'll have an opportunity for the deciduous trees, the leaf trees, to come in. And there is some brush species under here, so I highly doubt that this is trees, but I'm no forester, so I have no idea, but I'd be willing to bet that that's more of a brush species. And that will not, and we've seen it time and time again, it will get choked out by the tree that it's growing in. So that's the answer. What about shade? Is that she's gonna have to work harder if she chooses to utilize the shade in the trees. It's probably not nearly as beneficial as having either a different type of tree here or just having it open so the breeze can blow. And then the last factor is that if you go ahead and accept that, hey, this is good shade, you will be left with only shade and nothing else. So I hope you guys are having a cool Friday. It's been pretty cool, but it's been pretty hot, hasn't it? Yeah. All right. That's my helper today. He's ready to go home.